right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the last terrific kid of 2018. My name is Joe Theobald. I'm the principal here at Middleton-Burney, and we're all glad that you came out, family members, so that we can celebrate your terrific kids. Terrific Kid is my favorite awards program that we do because it rewards students not just for academic skills, but also for really not even academic skills, really the key skill, the thing that they're going to carry on through life that's going to be the most important, and that is grit and determination and a willingness to make today better than yesterday and look forward to making tomorrow better than today, and that's what you have. So thank you for sharing your wonderful children with us. And I'm excited to recognize some of them. Terrific Kid would not be possible without all the help that we get from the people here at our school that help put it on. That's Miss O'Kelly, Miss Ethel in the front office, and all the people that go into helping that. But it also wouldn't even exist if it weren't for our friends with the Kiwanis Club. And here to speak a few words on that is our Supervisor of Elections, Mr. Charles Overturf.
Mr. Theobald, on behalf of fellow member Corey Booth and about 60 other members of Azalea City, we just want to take a moment to welcome parents and grandparents and friends to honor these young people here at Middleton-Burney. As he said, it is a time to celebrate, and as I look into the audience and I see the balloons and sometimes flowers and cakes and candies and all, it is a time to say thank you for what they're doing. And in a moment he'll be reading to you what their teachers and sometimes even their own classmates have said about each student and why they deserve it. And as he said, it's a well-rounded program. We always encourage to make the best grades that we can, but we also encourage to make sure that we work on our attitude, our character, our behavior, those things that we know are important for them to grow up to be good citizens here in our community. And after all, that's what we're all here about, is to help them to be the best they can be. So we say thank you for what you're doing and keep up the good work.
All right, thank you, Mr. Overturf. And so if you've never been to Terrific Kid before, let me just give you a rundown of what we'll do. We'll start calling up students here in just a few minutes, and we will announce what their teachers or their classmates have said about them and why they're so terrific. They'll stand up here, they'll receive their award, and then they'll go sit back down. If you choose to, at the end of our ceremony today, if you choose to check your child out, take them and celebrate for the rest of the day, you're free to do that. Just make sure you check them out in the front office. Because we wouldn't want to be worried and looking for them everywhere. So once again, thank you families for coming. Welcome very much. Welcome Miss Holly Pickens, one of our school board member from down here in South Putnam. Thank you for being here. And let's get on the road. We're going to recognize our third graders first because they have a field trip here in a few minutes. And so to start off our third grade classes, we have Miss Shaw, and she would like to nominate Liana White. Miss Shaw writes, Liana White is a terrific kid in my class. From the first day of school, Liana has had a positive attitude and has given 100% on every assignment. Liana is often helping her peers while in centers and encouraging them to stay on task. Outside of academics, Liana is a wonderful friend to all of her classmates. In centers, out on the playground, or while in lunch, Liana will treat others fairly and be a shoulder to lean on if someone is having a bad day. I feel like a lucky teacher to have such a brilliant, hard-working young lady in my class. Thank you, Liana, for being a positive example in our class. Love, Miss Shaw. From Miss Miller's class, we have Lanavia Cottrell. Lanavia Cottrell is a very special girl. She comes to school every day prepared to learn. Lanavia is always helpful to her classmates. She is honest and dependable and a pleasure to teach. She completes all assignments, asks questions, and takes ownership of her learning. Lanavia is well liked by her peers. She is fair and loyal. She embodies all the qualities that make a terrific kid and a kind human being. I look forward to her smile every day. Her future is as bright as her sunny disposition. For these reasons and many more, Lanavia Cottrell, you are my terrific kid. All the love from Miss Miller. From Miss McGoy's class, we have Jasmine Perez-Valle. Miss McGoy writes, Jasmine Perez-Valle is my terrific kid. Jasmine exemplifies our character pledge every day. She is a sweet young lady who is always eager to help her peers and her teacher. Jasmine is a leader in the classroom with always following the rules and expectations. Great job, Jasmine. From Miss Guevara's class, we have Jonah Friend. And Jonah's not here, but we will read out his nomination. Jonah is our terrific kid. Jonah is a wonderful student to have in class. He always comes to school eager to learn and works very hard. He uses his manners and is respectful to his classmates and adults at our school. Jonah is truly an example for us all to follow. From Miss Fitzgerald's class, we have Milena West. Miss Fitzgerald writes, "We are proud to announce Milena is our terrific kid. Milena is an incredibly hard worker that always seeks to apply her best efforts in all that she does. She is considered a leader in setting high expectations in both her learning and behavior by her peers. She has an amiable personality and an infectious smile that radiates our classroom. We are thankful to have Milena in our class and look forward to seeing her continue to blossom throughout the year. Keep up the great work, Miss Fitzgerald." Milena, come back. From Miss Cunningham's class, we have Demaria Deering. Miss Cunningham writes, "I nominate Demaria Deering for our third grade class for the Terrific Kid Award. Demaria comes to school every day with a smile on her face and a positive, ready-to-learn attitude that truly lights up our classroom. She is always willing to help myself as well as her peers whenever the need arises. I know I can always count on Demaria to be a responsible student when things need to be done academically and outside the classroom. I also know that if Demaria continues to strive for the best, she will do wonderful things in her life. Way to go, Demaria." And finally, from Miss Cox's class, we have Briseida Bedoya. Miss Cox writes, "Briseida Bedoya is an amazing student. She is a diligent worker who is eager and willing to help her peers and her teacher. Briseida is conscientious about her work and her work area. She is a joy to have in class. Briseida is a terrific kid." Miss Cox. And now we're on to our pre-K students. From Miss B. Walker's class, we have Abigail Rife. Abigail decided not to come, so I'm just going to read about hers. Abigail is an outstanding student. She learns quickly, completes her own work, and is then ready to help others. You can count on Abigail to set an example for other students. Abigail is a responsible and caring individual that we are proud to have represent our pre-K class. Good job, Abigail. From Miss Sargent's class, we have Jessica Mills. Miss Sargent writes, "Jessica is a very quiet and sweet girl. She is a bit shy and hesitant to speak in front of others, but is coming out of her shell more and more every day. Jessica follows all the class rules and does anything that is asked of her. She is a good friend to her peers. It has been a pleasure having her in my class, and I look forward to the rest of the year." Miss Sargent. From Ms. Radloff's class, we have Ardrea Williams. Ms. Radloff says, "We would like to recognize Ardrea Williams as our terrific kid. Ardrea is in her second year of pre-K and has become a valuable member of our classroom community. She is always jumping in to help with routines, from setting the table, helping to put our things away, and encouraging her friends to follow directions. She is working hard on writing her name and is able to care for herself independently throughout the day. We are so proud of how hard she works and what a great friend she is to her peers, and we are excited to see what she accomplishes next." Miss Radloff. Now from Miss Wingfield's class, we have Carla Gonzalez. Carla is such a beautiful girl inside and out. She always comes in the classroom with a huge smile and ready to learn. Carla is one of the brightest students in our class, and she always puts her best effort into everything. She is also always friendly and helpful with her friends, and never says anything negative. I am so proud of Carla and all the great things she will do. Way to go, Carla. From Miss M. Walker's class, we have Erin Knudsen. Miss Walker writes, Erin is very helpful in class and follows directions all the time. She is always ensuring high levels of learning and shows a positive attitude towards schools. Erin's smile brightens the room when she enters the class. I am delighted to have her this year in kindergarten. Keep up the good work and positive attitude towards learning. From Miss Vega's class, we have Isabel Cruz. Miss Vega writes, Isabel Cruz was chosen as my terrific kid for several reasons. She was chosen because of her honesty and caring nature. She is always willing to help. Isabel is respectful and stays on top of her schoolwork no matter the assignment. She gives 100%. Isabel is an incredibly talented student. Way to go, Isabel. From Miss Smith's class, we have Ty Small. Miss Smith writes, Ty Small is a terrific kid. Ty always comes to school with a smile. He shows dedication in his academics and has shown tremendous growth in all areas. I am so very proud of all that Ty has worked to accomplish, as well as the direction he is currently headed in. Ty is always looking for ways to help anyone around him. He helps to clean up trash in the cafeteria. He is quick to clean up any mess in the classroom, as well as help out of any of his classmates who need a little assistance. It is a true joy to have Ty in class every day. Miss Smith. From Miss Poulam's class, we have Serenity Schultz. Miss Poulam writes, Serenity Schultz has been chosen as our terrific kid in Miss Poulam's class. Serenity has started the year out fantastically. She goes out of her way in being a good friend to her classmates. She loves to help and is such a caring student. Whenever help is needed, she is more than willing to lend a hand. Serenity is such a sweet-natured student and does well to follow the rules and listen to the teacher when teaching. Thank you, Serenity, for being a role model student. From Miss Correglo's class, we have Isabel Morales. Ms. Correglo writes, since November and December's character trait is caring, it was very easy for me to pick Isabel Morales as a terrific kid. Isabel is such a delight to have in class. She always arrives with a smile on her face. Isabel is able to lift everyone's spirits by finding something to compliment. She is willing to help out anyone with a problem. I love Isabel's positive attitude. I would like to thank Isabel's family for developing her attitude because this begins at home. I look forward to watching Isabel bloom. I am so glad Isabel is a part of our class this year. She is one terrific kid. From Miss Hebden's class, we have Emerson Castro. Here she comes. All right. Emerson sets a great example for her fellow classmates to follow. She listens and does everything that is asked of her. She loves to help her fellow classmates when she sees them struggle. She is happy and cheerful when completing tasks or helping others. She works well in cooperative groups and ensures that everyone has a turn. She is such a joy to have in class. Miss Hebden. And from Miss Bowling's class, we have Josiah Louder. Miss Bowling writes, Josiah Louder is a terrific kid. He is a hard worker in class. Josiah completes center activities, works well on the computers, has excellent behavior during reading aloud, helps clean up our classroom, and does his homework. Josiah just loves to read. We are so very proud of him. Thank you, Josiah, for being such a fantastic student and classmate. From Ms. Donical's first grade class, we have Luis Alvarado. Ms. Donical says, Luis Alvarado is a terrific kid. Luis is always eager to learn and practice the skills we are working on. He catches on very easily and is always willing to help a friend in need. Luis is also very respectful to adults and to his peers alike. Luis has a sense of humor. He is always pleasant and he has a wonderfully charming smile. We are very fortunate to have him as a member of our class. We congratulate you, Luis. You are a terrific kid. From Miss Marion's class, we have Yuriana Torres Rios. Miss Marion says, I nominate Yuriana Torres Rios as the terrific kid in my class. Yuriana comes to school ready to learn, works hard, follows the class rules, and is the epitome of kind. She always has a cheerful disposition and a positive attitude. She is always willing to be helpful and to lead by example. She is very reliable and exhibits a strong desire to learn. I'm very proud to nominate Yuriana as a terrific kid. From Ms. Canella's class, we have Andy Aguilar. Andy is a true terrific kid. He always comes to school with a smile and ready to learn. Andy is always willing to help any of his classmates. He is always setting a good example for all his classmates to follow every rule in the classroom and outside the classroom. Andy always completes his work and puts forth his best effort. He uses his manners and is respectful to his classmates and his teacher. I'm so proud of you, Andy. Keep up the good work. Terrific kid. From Miss Butcher, we have Gail Hernandez Montero. Miss Butcher says, I nominate Gail Hernandez Montero for terrific kid. Gail is always helping out the class and his friends. He does a superb job cleaning it up at lunch. He is always nice to his classmates and great at solving conflicts peacefully. Gail always uses his time efficiently in class and works to do his best. He is a true role model for the class. Thank you, Gail. Miss Bridges nominates Sophia Dean. Sophia is a very sweet student who demonstrates our character traits so well. Sophia is always willing to help her peers and always does so with a smile. She is a diligent worker, caring, and kind to all her classmates. She is a terrific kid. From Miss Skelton's class, we have Kimberly Servin Torres. Miss Skelton says, Kimberly Servin Torres is working very hard in both reading and math this year. She always participates in reading activities and she is learning to be a better reader. She reads for homework almost every night. In math, she continues trying, even though it is sometimes difficult for her. Kimberly also follows classroom expectations and gets along well with her classmates. She is such a terrific kid. From Miss Brasher's class, Colton Vickers. Colton is a very enthusiastic student. He has a pleasant personality and his classmates believe him to be very trustworthy. Colton takes a keen interest in his work and is a most agreeable and willing worker. Because of Colton's fine attitude and spirit of cooperation, he has been selected for Terrific Kid. Miss Bradshaw. From Miss Newbolt's second grade class, we have Efrain Gonzalez. Ms. Newbolt writes, Anne Frank wrote that in the long run, the sharpest weapon of all is a kind and gentle spirit. With Anne Frank's quote in mind, I am honored to choose Efrain Gonzalez as our Terrific Kid. Efrain is probably the kindest and most gentle student I have ever had the pleasure of working with. He is patient with his classmates and respectful to everyone. He comes to school to do his best, and he tries hard to learn as much as possible. He puts the needs of others before his own and volunteers to help out whenever he can. Efrain has the potential to do amazing things here at Middleton-Burney and beyond. I hope his spirit will be a weapon, but one that creates a lasting and positive change for the world. Miss Newbold. From Miss Simmons' class, we have Melanie Pacina. Miss Simmons writes, Melanie is a positive role model in the classroom and is always willing to help her classmates and teachers. She comes to class ready to learn each day. She works hard and doesn't give up, even when assignments are challenging. Melanie is kind, respectful, always cooperating with other students and helping her classmates to make good choices. We can always count on Melanie to lead by example with exceptional behavior. We are so lucky and proud to have such a sweet young lady in our class, Miss Simmons. From Miss Banks' class, we have Leonardo Torres Rios. Miss Banks writes, Leonardo Torres Rios has been chosen as my terrific kid. Leonardo is a well-mannered and respectful student. He has shown fairness, kindness, and respectfulness to his peers in the classroom and around campus. He is dedicated to achieving his academic goals and puts forth his best effort to accomplish those goals. Leonardo is always ready and willing to help everyone and make sure they are on task. Congratulations, Leonardo. You are a terrific kid. Next up, we have from Mr. Moultry's class, Daniel Sargent. Mr. Moultry says, Daniel Sargent is my terrific kid. Daniel is a wonderful young man. I can't think of one young man that embodies the ideals of what a student should be more than Daniel Sargent. There has not been one day that Daniel has not had his homework or been so focused in class that other students cannot distract him. This not only reflects well on Daniel, but also shows how much his family values education. Daniel is always polite and respectful. Daniel is everything that a student should be. I just wish I had more young men like Daniel. Mr. Moultry. From Ms. McCrae's class, we have Peyton Kuhn. Ms. McCrae says, Peyton Kuhn has been chosen as my terrific kid. Peyton is a well-mannered and respectful student. He has shown fairness, kindness, and respectfulness to his peers. He is dedicated to achieving his academic goals and puts forth his best effort to accomplish those goals. Peyton is always ready and willing to help those in need. Congratulations, Peyton. You are terrific. Next up from Miss Blankenship's class, we have Gracie Roberson. Miss Blankenship says, Gracie May is a bright spot in my day, always smiling and gives 100% on her work. She's everyone's friend and treats all with kindness. Gracie is a terrific kid. Congratulations, Miss Blankenship. From Miss Wechter Jones's class, we have Azael Nunez. She says, Azael is a great student. He is always working his hardest and trying his best. Azael also demonstrates all the character traits of an outstanding student. He is caring, considerate, kind, trustworthy, respectful, and responsible. Azael shows these traits not only to his teachers, Miss Och and Miss Wechter Jones, but also to his fellow classmates. It is a pleasure having Azael in our class. Miss Wechter Jones. From Miss White's class, we have Hunter Thomas. Hunter Thomas is Miss White's class's terrific kid for the second 9 weeks. Hunter has made outstanding progress in reading, writing, math, social studies, science, and even his attendance. He is respectful to adults and friendly and kind to the children in class. He is always willing to help others and to cheer on their accomplishments. Hunter is truly one terrific kid. From Miss Jimenez's class, we have Angel Morales. Ms. Jimenez says, Angel Morales is truly a terrific kid. Angel is kind to everyone he meets. He is respectful to his classmates and to his teacher. He always gets his work completed on time and puts forth his best effort every time. There isn't a time when he gives up. Keep up the great work, Angel. You are a terrific kid. From Miss Calhoun, we have Priscilla Consuelo Scarvajal. Ms. Calhoun says, Priscilla presents many traits to be considered a terrific kid. She is kind to her classmates and teachers. She works hard on every task while helping others along the way. She is a good citizen for helping keep her area and the school's area clean. Her smile can light up the room, and she has the sweetest laugh. I can always count on her when necessary. Also, she has improved so much since the beginning of the year. Even her classmates can tell how much she has improved. I'm glad to have been blessed with Priscilla as one of my students. What a terrific kid, Ms. Calhoun. From Ms. Banks' class, we have Grace Sanchez Carter. Miss Grace is truly a terrific kid. She comes to school every day prepared to do her best. She completes every task that is placed before her. Grace is a true leader in the classroom. She helps her fellow classmates whenever and however they need her. She never complains about anything. She wears a smile every day, and I never know when she is upset because she never shows it. This student is a great joy to have in my class. She is kind, respectable, trustworthy, honest, and caring. I'm happy to be a part of her educational journey. Miss Grace, keep up the good work. From Miss Banks. From Miss Ash's class, we have Adeli Munoz Acosta. Miss Ash says, Adeli's character is the definition of a terrific kid. She is always very kind to others and willing to help. She completes her work accurately and ensures that her peers are also academically successful. Adeli's kind heart and love of learning is why she's our class terrific kid. Miss Ash. From Miss Guerrero Arias' class, we have Yahira Esquivel. Miss Guerrero says, I nominate Yahira Esquivel as my second 9 weeks terrific kid. I'm very proud of Yahira. She is well-mannered, polite, and caring. Yahira shows up to class every day with a let's get to work attitude. I have never heard her procrastinate about anything. She is always volunteering to assist me on her peers, or her peers. She gives 110% of herself to everything she does. Yahira is the most caring child I have in class. She looks out for the well-being of her classmates by advocating for them when they are being bullied or getting in trouble. She doesn't involve herself with drama or gossip. She shows empathy to other girls, but keeps her distance. She's very wise for her young age. Yahira is polite to everyone. Yahira is just one amazing young lady, and I'm very proud to have her in class this year. Yahira, you are a terrific kid. From Miss Pugh's class, we have Maya Shivers. Miss Pugh says, I nominate Maya Shivers as a terrific kid for the second 9 weeks. Maya is always prepared for class and ready to learn. She follows directions in class and does an excellent job of completing her work accurately and efficiently. Maya is always polite, cooperative, nice, and respectful to everyone in class. I enjoy having Maya in my class because she is a model student that everyone should follow. Congratulations, Maya, for being my second 9 weeks terrific kid. From Mr. Horseck's class, we have Gabriel Villegas. Mr. Horseck says, Gabriel Villegas is my pick for terrific kid this term. Gabriel is an excellent example of what a student at Middleton-Burney should achieve. Gabriel has a kind soul. He cares about every one of his peers. I have watched Gabriel mature into one of my best math students since I had him previously in 3rd grade. He talks with his teammates during lessons and focuses on instruction. This is why he rarely misses a question. Gabriel is cheerful in all weather, and I have yet to see him without a smile on his face. Gabriel does not waste time and will not shirk a task. I wish I had a whole passel of Gabriel's to teach. I am proud to be his teacher. I learn as much from him about being a model person as he learns from me about math. Mr. Horsey. Ms. Wright nominates Litzia Boites. She says, I have chosen Litzia Boites as my terrific kid. Litzia is attentive and works extremely hard in my class. Her hard work and determination are evident in everything she does. She is very interested in learning the material that is presented and is willing to help out in class if asked to do so. She is responsible, courteous, and a great leader. A bright smile and a positive attitude makes it a joy to have Litzia in my class. Her smile is contagious. Keep up the hard work. Miss Rife. From Miss Smith's class, we have Jezreel Torres. Miss Smith says, Jezreel is our selection for terrific kid. He is an amazing young man. He possesses so many positive qualities. For one, Jezreel is a very hard-working student. He gives his best on all assignments and is willing to lend a helping hand to others so that they can be successful. Another quality that stands out with Jezreel is his attitude. He is one of the most polite students you will meet here at Middleton-Burney. He always has a smile on his face and a willingness in his heart to help others. These are just a few of the reasons that Jezreel Torres is our terrific kid. From Mr. Wall's class, we have Emma Wolf. Mr. Wall says, it is my pleasure to nominate Emma as a terrific kid. Emma has worked very hard to improve her grade in math, and I now consider her work to be an example of excellence for other students. Not only has her grade improved, but her attitude towards school has only gotten better. Emma will ask if she can sit by herself to complete her work if she feels she is being distracted by another student. She treats her classmates and her teacher with respect and kindness. I am very proud to have Emma as a student, and she is a very deserving, terrific kid. From Mrs. Garris's class, we have Daniel Verdugo. And I don't think Daniel's here. Daniel is such a joy to have in class. He is a hard worker and always tries his best. Daniel always embraces new challenges and skills at school. I can tell Daniel enjoys school from his positive, optimistic attitude. He is extremely helpful and kind towards others. Daniel is always willing to participate in class and learn new things. And he is a terrific kid. And finally, from Miss Childers' class, we have Riley Asbury. Riley Asbury is an outstanding student. She is always eager to participate in the classroom activities with excitement and a smile. She is respectful and brilliant. Every day, when she walks into the classroom, she is ready and eager to learn. She accepts challenges with an attitude of, I got this. She has a willingness to help others who need guidance. She is a positive role model to her peers by staying focused and being respectful to all. She is such a bright light in our classroom. Miss Childers. Congratulations, family members. Yes, sir. Oh, he's here. We have Jonah with us. We can do this. Jonah Freund has come, and now I just need to find, there it is. Come on up, Jonah Freund from Miss Guevara's class. Miss Guevara writes, Jonah is our terrific kid. He is a wonderful student to have in class. He always comes to school eager to learn and works very hard. He uses his manners and is respectful to his classmates and adults at our school. Jonah is truly an example for us all to follow. Congratulations, Jonah Freund. Thank you, family members, for coming. Just as I was reading that, I was thinking several of our students, just some examples of our terrific kids. One of those students that we recognized purchased turkey dinner and Thanksgiving dinner for a family in need here at our school. Another one of those students was our student of the month a couple months ago, and a third one of those students I independently see them just walking around the campus and picking up trash and taking care of things like that. And I didn't want to call them out individually, but those are wonderful examples of the great job that our kids do here. And we thank you, families, for coming today. We thank you for giving us some terrific kids. I want to let you know that first off, we have this whole program will be on our Putnam Schools YouTube page. So go to putnamschools.org, click on the YouTube link, and it should be up in a couple of days. We'll put it on our Facebook page as well.
Look around, the changes catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Nothing changes quite as much as change, and the things we rearrange, trying to make a difference. Reach down, deep down, look at the sky of another town. Listen well, the wind will tell you something good is in the air. Oh, life is bigger than just one. Oh, but one can make a difference. Stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Reach out and stand down, find out what it's all about now. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference.